everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am finally doing a video on brows. I have never posted a video on brows and I hardly ever show myself doing them in tutorials or anything like that, so it is time. I've had a few of you guys ask me to do a brow video showing how I fill in my eyebrows, and I just decided today was the day. I kind of want to give you guys like a brief kind of history on my brows before we go into this here. My brows used to be like super duper thin, like so sparse. One time when I was like in middle school, I shaved my brow off. Like I shaved off some of my brow. I found some sort of tool and I was like, ooh, let's see what this does. And I like was trying to like trim up my brows and I totally like shaved half of it off and it looked like crap. I'm gonna try to find a picture and I'll insert it somewhere. I need to try to find a picture and show you guys what my brows looked like. Oh my gosh, it was so embarrassing. Like I got made fun of so bad for that. And it didn't grow in for a while. But like it was kind of the thing like in high school, like to make sure your eyebrows were like plucked and tweezed. Like bushy brows were not a cool thing. Like when I was in high school, I graduated 2009. So yeah, like brows, like you wanted to have, like you had to get your brow wax and all that. But now, so I went and did that and like my eyebrows used to be pretty thin and I didn't really fill them in that much because I was like, oh, they're fine. Like brows were just not a thing until like, you know, a couple years ago. This is what mine look like without them being filled in or anything like that. So they're not too bad. Like it's been about a year since I've been getting my brows threaded and I absolutely love the results that threading gives me. Like that was Bay. He's the sweetest. Short little side note, let me know when y'all want to see Bay in a video because he already wants to be in a video. I'm thinking either boyfriend tag or boyfriend does my makeup. Which one would you guys like to see? That would be like so funny. Maybe I should do a video about me. Maybe a Q&A first before we get into all that. I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys want to see. He's the best, for real. First thing I love about threading is that there's no like chemicals, there's no like wax or anything like that. So it's just thread. Like with wax, you don't know if you're gonna have a reaction to wax. I haven't waxed in years because I always break out and I always get like little bumps all over my face whenever I get waxed. So I've been threading. And I've been going to my girl, she goes by Social Butterfly. She's super, super cool. Let me know if you guys want her information. If you're in the Nashville area, I'll definitely tell you where she is. My brows have gotten thicker. She's really, really, really done a number on my brows and they look so great. And it only takes like 6 to 8 minutes. Like it takes super short, a short amount of time, and I love the threading, how it's been going. It does hurt a little bit. It's kind of a little bit painful, but it goes by super fast. And yeah, I love threading. Like, I mean, they get hairs. She gets hairs like out here and everything. Like she does a great job and she kind of shapes them up. They look really, really good. And I'm a big fan of bushy brows, but I also like natural brows. Like I never want to draw caterpillars on my face. Like that is not, I've never used a stencil before. So now that you guys know kind of like a history behind my brows and like what they've been through and like all that sort of thing, I want to go in and show you guys like my favorite eyebrow products that I love, so you guys kind of know and get like a sort of background on what I like to use, and then I'll go in and show you guys how I like to fill them in. So first of all, I just want you guys to know I'm kind of more of a natural brow gal. Like I really am not a fan of like fake looking brows. I like to just kind of enhance like the naturalness of your brow, and you can always kind of draw on like a shape if you don't really have a shape. I'm lucky enough to have pretty decent brows. Like they used to not be like this. They used to be so sparse. So I'm going to show you my two ride or die products, like ride or die. Like if I had to bring, like this is my one brow product in the whole world, this is it. And it's the Anastasia Brow Definer. I have been using this for months. Like as soon as it came out, I got it. As soon as it launched, because you guys obviously know how I feel about Anastasia in the last video. And let me tell you, I didn't realize Mario is Albanian and not Romanian. Whoopsies. One of my subscribers called me out. She was like, girl, he's Albanian. I was like, shit, sorry. Like I thought he was Romanian. I just wanted to believe he was. Sorry. But they're Romanian. That is for sure. And I know that for a fact. Brow Definer launched like I want to say at least a year ago, maybe a few months ago. I don't know. It's like one of their newer brow products, not the Brow Wiz, the Brow Definer. You can kind of see that it has like this angled sort of tip on it, and it makes doing brows so easy. Oh my gosh, like it's so amazing. And then it has this spoolie on the other side. I absolutely love the Brow Definer. At first it took me a while to really understand how to use it, and I kind of use the thinner side of the tip like going down towards my like arch. So So that's how I use it, and I'll show you guys how I use it. And then my other brow product that I can't live without is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. So it just has like a little spoolie. Mine's kind of bent and kind of loved. It's had a lot of love. I need to get a new one soon. But it's really, really good. It makes your brows stay in place. It's my favorite. And then I'll show you guys a couple more products that I do like, but those are my two like ride or die. Like that's what I'm going to use today in this video. But another one that I've been trying recently, if I just want something super fast out the door just to fill them in just a tiny bit, is this Gimme Brow by Benefit. This is definitely not one of my favorites, but I like how it just gives like a little bit of color and it just looks like this. It's super, super easy to use and to apply to your brows. If you just want a quick out the door, going to the gym look and you want your brows to be a little bit filled in, it's really good. And I use the shade, the medium shade, the 1 in the 3, I think. Something that I would actually repurchase instead of Gimme Brow that I want to show you guys, because I'm sure a lot of you guys use Benefit products because they're kind of known for their brows. And I tried this out recently and I used it in a wedding and I absolutely have been loving it. And it is by Ardell. It's the Brow Building Fiber Gel. This is what it looks like. I have the shades Taupe right here. So that is Taupe. And I'll kind of show you guys on my hand what it looks like. That is Taupe. And then, oh gosh, my swatches are so bad. And then this one right next to it is, I mean, it's kind of hard to swatch like brow products. This one is medium brown. And I love how like medium brown is kind of ashy. It's kind of cooler. And taupe is like a little bit warmer, but it's still cool and a little ashy. Like I like to go with ashy on the brows instead of really warm. But these are also amazing for the brows and I really, 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 really like them a lot. So these are some of my favorites, is if you just want something kind of to go on your brows to kind of just give a little bit of color and you don't want to spend a whole lot of time. I don't really use stuff like this that often. Okay, so this is how I do my brows, and I'm not like a crazy spend 500 hours on my brows type person. I like to kind of just do them, fill them in where they need to be filled in, and that's it. Like I don't like to spend a whole lot of time on my eyebrows. So what I do is I get the spoolie end and I just brush them up like this and kind of brush them down. So what I do is I get the Anastasia Brow Definer, as you can see right here. And you can see, so I need to sharpen it. What you do if you want to sharpen is all you do is you get like a nail file like so, and you just brush the side like this on both sides to sharpen it up. Just to make sure it's nice and precise. I angle the smaller side, like it going down like this way. As you can see, this tip, and I face it this way. So I want the thicker part at this end, if that makes any sense. You can see the thicker part right here. You can see that it's on this end right here. So what I do right here is I kind of start up here, and I literally just do hair-like strokes, as they say. Well, they're sure. This is like a natural brow, but it's filled in. I mean, you literally just do very, very light pressure. Like I like to kind of go light and add on more. I don't like to go on crazy because like I said, I don't like fake looking caterpillar-y brows. That's just me. That's just me. If you like that, girl, you go. You girl, boy, whoever, you go. You do it. I like to kind of also draw a little line. Like a little line right here. And I like to brush upwards like that. And then I turn the brush, flick it vertically like this, and then I draw little hair-like strokes up like so. And then I flatten it out like that. So, and I always go back and use the spoolie to blend. This is like your blending brush on the other side. Blend, 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 blend. Then I go to my arch right here and I kind of draw in. Sometimes I kind of put the hairs down a little bit like that. Ugh, gosh, that looks scary. Look like a werewolf or something. And I just make sure I can really see that line and just draw hair-like strokes. You can apply a little bit more pressure on the arch of the brow because you want the tail of the brow to be the darkest part of the entire brow. You want that gradient. So I always do like a sharp line, like going down like that. And then I brush through, of course. And that's really all I do for my brows. I just like to make sure that there's no like sparseness. Like I want it all to be filled in. And this isn't like the fleekiest brow that I've ever had in my life. You know, we have those days. We have like good brow days and not so good brow days. This is like not the best. But what I do is I take this clear brow gel and all I do is just brush up and like kind of make sure nothing's too straight up. And I just make sure it's all brushed perfectly because I don't want my brow hairs to be flipping out during the day. I'm gonna make sure that this front part of the brow is kind of up, like hairs up like that. It kind of is flattering to the brow to do that. And that's how I do my brows, you guys. As easy as that. Brow definer makes it so easy. And I will say that recently I've really been into kind of cleaning up my brow a little bit and carving it out, but I only really do it on the bottom part of my brow. What I do is I get like a Sigma small angle brush, like any angled brush like this, and I apply just a little bit of either concealer or I use MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And all I do is I just clean the brush up, make sure it's nice and stiff like that. And all I do is I just angle the brush under like this. And I just clean it up. You want it nice and sharp. That's how I like it. And I usually do my brows while my under eyes are baking. You can carve out the rest of your brow, but that's kind of all I like to do just to sharpen it up. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side just so you guys can see. A lot of times I like to start at the tail and just kind of draw in. I heard Anastasia talking about it being like a shade lighter than your hair color, so I don't know why that is, but I listen to Anastasia and I don't ask questions. I just kind of follow my natural shape, but a lot of people do kind of manipulate their shape if you need that extra fullness. Like I said, threading has really changed my life. Not even kidding. So you guys asked me if you guys are in the Nashville area and you're interested in getting your brows done, then I'll tell you where you need to go. And my brows are complete. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you guys liked this video. And if you guys want to see more videos, please let me know what you want to see. I have a bridal video coming up soon. I have a lot more ideas. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Snapchat and Instagram for more updates. I love you guys so much and I will see you in my next video. Bye.